welcome to your new moon reading for September. So the new moon just now is going to be in Virgo and also in Virgo season. So the things which are going to be coming to light just now are very much to do with the physical body and details and planning and really analysing what's going on just now. So the new moon is traditionally a time to bring in your intentions for the new cycle to begin. The things that you are wanting to focus on, you need to be really aware of just now. And it's also making sure that you're not focusing on your lack of things, because what you want to bring in is abundance rather than lack of. So in the spread that we're going to be doing today, it's going to be looking at what might be blocking or sabotaging you from bringing in your best intentions into this new moon cycle. And the three piles we've got the tiger's eye, the rose quartz pyramid and the clear quartz. So all of these will be time-stamped below in the description box. So all you need to do is click on your link and it will take you to your reading. Hi and welcome to all of you who chose the tiger's eye for your new moon reading. So we're using the steampunk tarot for your reading. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and hit the notification bell so you can hear when new videos are coming out. And if the video resonates, I'd love to hear in the comments below, and hit the like button. Thank you. So just looking at what your intentions are just now, what might be blocking you, guidance from Spirit and the cards, and possible outcomes. So you're focusing, the things that you need to be focusing on coming into the new moon is the Six of Wands energy. On the aspects which might be blocking you, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, we have the Ten of Pentacles. We'll just get one more blockage card here. And we have the Hermit. So for your reading here, you have the Six of Wands being what you need to be, the intention that you need to be focusing on. And there's a real sense with this card that you're wanting to bring in a triumph, a victory somewhere. So there could be something that you've been working towards just now. There could be just something that you're expecting to have something triumphant, or something that you've been just wishing for a long time, and it's not been coming forward. And the things that you need to be focusing on and intending to bring in is triumph, to actually be successful in something, to start to get rewards for something that you feel that is due to you. And with the Six of Wands in this pack, there's very much a sense that you feel that there are people around you and they are either expecting something from you. So it could be that something that you're wanting to triumphant in, or you're wanting to get some kind of reward from, that you've got responsibilities around you. There's people who are relying on this triumph to come to light. So there is this sense that you need to, the things which might be stopping this triumphant energy coming in, something which is exceeding, is actually the fear that you're going to let other people down. So that's one of the things that you need to try and work on releasing before the new moon reaches its comes into itself as such, its full energy. Because just now, that is the fear of letting them down is actually holding you back a little bit. It could also be that for some of you, there's an ego aspect at stake here, that you feel that everyone's watching you and potentially expecting you to fail. But whatever it is, the thing which is in the forefront of your mind is this feeling that the triumphant aspect that you're trying to get, the victory you're trying to get, you feel it's being observed in some way, and it's putting a lot of pressure on you. For what's sabotaging you, for what's interfering with your being able to bring in something, some reward, some victory, is the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So it does feel that you've got a lot of pressure on you just now, and that you're feeling almost that you're not being understood or supported in some way. So these people who are around you expecting things, there's the expectation again is weighing quite heavily on you, and you're feeling quite alone because of it. You're not feeling that people are necessarily helping you. So although they might want you to succeed, you almost feel like the expectation is too high, and it's because you're doing it for them at the moment is one of the main motivations, not yourself. That's causing a stumbling block for you here. So we'll get some guidance from Spirit and the cards on how to move away from this. The pressure, it just feels like this really huge pressure. Everyone's waiting, everyone's wanting, and it's like you've stopped being motivated for yourself. You're motivated because you have to achieve something, and so the reason why you're pulling in this need to achieve or triumphant or get some kind of reward somewhere is just purely because it's expected of you or asked of you, rather than because it's what you're truly wanting in your heart. And it might be something that you want in your heart, but the motivation here is from other people. And because it's from other people, it's almost like a fear of letting them down, or a fear of them thinking badly of you. That negative energy is stopping you being able to pull in the positive energy, which would allow you to be triumphant somewhere. So just getting guidance from Spirit. So we have the Hierophant here. The Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think the message that Spirit is bringing through is very much that it's time to delegate something. It's time to share something out and pass some knowledge on. So where you might be, so say you're up here and all these expectations are looking up to you, and you've got to do something to move forward. What it's saying is pass out some of these things backwards. So the people who are having these expectations of you to succeed somewhere, it's almost like you need to say, yes, I can succeed, I can get these rewards, but you're going to have to do this for me while I'm doing it, and you're going to have to do this for me so I can focus. So it's very much saying that, well, you need to find the true motivation within your own heart to be intending and putting in whatever energy you want to, and not doing it for other people or from expectation. It is also saying you don't have to take the burden of everything. You don't have to be the sole provider of something. So it doesn't mean providing necessarily financially, but there is this feeling that just now that all the eyes are on you, and you can turn it around and share it out a little bit. To do that, you're going to have to take time and patience, this is saying. You can't just kind of say, no, you do this. It will be that you're going to have to pass on skills or information or knowledge or really clear instructions so that people around you can help carry the weight a little bit, so that it's almost like then it will be more of a team effort to get to wherever you're going. So just to summarise that then, for the new moon energy coming in, to bring in that true intention of success somewhere and victory somewhere, you will have to let go of the pressure of expectations on you, and to start to share out some jobs almost. Start to share out some responsibility to other people, but teach them in a calm way. Tell them in a calm way. Well, I hope that's been helpful, and I hope that you are able to bring in whatever intentions that you need to. I'd love to hear if that's helped or resonated in the comments below, and I hope you have a productive new cycle. Under those who chose the Rose Quartz Pyramid. So in this reading we're going to be looking at what it is that you're wanting to bring in to this new moon, what you were looking to intend, the kind of blocks that might be sabotaging you or self-sabotaging you, and the guidance that you can have on how you can move forward in those. So if you've already subscribed, then thank you so much and welcome back. If not, please hit the subscription button. It's completely free, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll hear when I release other videos. And if you like the video, then hit the like button. And I would love to hear in the comments how it resonates for you. So the thing that you're looking at, the general energy of what you're looking at, the intentions to bring into the new cycle, is the Four of Pentacles. So it feels as though you have been giving too much away of yourself, and you can't seem to stop it, and it's draining you. So this, for some of you, it could be draining you financially. For others of you, it's just wearing you out. It's wearing out your well-being. It's taking from you. You're trying to give from an empty cup almost, it feels. And as the Virgo season and the Virgo new moon is very much to do with the physical body, it feels as if this is really starting to take a toll on your health as such. And it's urging you to really focus on the intention of bringing in time for yourself, more self-love, but very much not necessarily to do with the mentality of self-love, but very much the kind of the taking long relaxing baths, saying no to things when you know you're going to be tired, and you just, really looking at why you say yes and why you're giving so much of your energy away, and actually knowing that being selfish is a very loving thing to do at this time. So we have the Magician. So this is looking at what's blocking you from being able to hold back some of your energy and focus on your own needs. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Sun. So it very much feels that for quite a few of you, what's actually happening is that you've been putting so much energy into trying to create something that ultimately you think is going to make you very, very happy, but is exhausting you because it's taking up so much energy. So for some of you, it will be that you're giving too much of yourself away to other people. For a lot of you, the majority of you, it feels very much like you're giving too much of yourself to a project or an area in your life, because you're so desperate to create something, and it almost has a feeling that it's whatever it is you've been trying to create or focus on has been going really fast, and you're now recognizing that actually to get what you want, you need to slow it down a bit. And there's almost this fear that if you don't keep giving somewhere, then you won't be happy, that you won't succeed in something, that something will crumble, that something won't be able to be maintained if you hold back. So we'll get some guidance from the cards on how to move forward to avoid this almost constantly being on the go, this constantly putting your energy into one thing. And it does feel as if it's just really one thing. Your focus is so tightly on one area that you're not actually then having any energy for the other areas in your life. And the intentions you need to be bringing in during this new moon is to retain some of that energy to look after yourself, but also retain some of the energy so you can put it into other areas of your life, so you're not just solely looking straight at one thing, because it does feel that there is one area in your life which is just sucking you dry. And although it might be something you're very passionate about, it feels like it's something you're very passionate about and you want to have happen, it's saying it doesn't have to happen today. It can happen next month, it can happen as it's supposed to. So you have the Two of Pentacles for your first guidance card. The Seven of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So with the Two of Pentacles here, we're very much looking at juggling. So again, this comes very much back to the feeling here that everything's just, all this, so much energy is going down towards one direction that you don't have any energy left for the other areas. And Spirit and the cards are strongly guiding that you need to make time for everything in your life, for more than one area in your life, to allow it to balance out and be more balanced in general. I think that if you were to put energy into different areas in your life, you're going to find yourself having a lot more energy in general. It does feel so. It's a bit like if you take the time to look after yourself, you have more energy and you're going to feel more vitalised moving forward. And there is this sense, as we said, that if you don't keep going, you'll lose something. That if you pause in the creative energy of something, that there's this fear that you won't have this happiness, that you, like almost like if you take your eye off the goal, you won't get there. And this is saying you don't need to be defensive, you don't need to be defending something in your life or holding on to it so tightly. It's trying to reassure you that if you balance your life more and don't focus it so strongly, putting all your energy into one thing, the world is not going to stop. The cycles are going to continue. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. So it is really saying it's okay to hold back some time, to hold back some energy, to allow other things into your life. And you don't need to defend something as strongly as you think you do. You don't need to be pushing something, because the path, everything is already in motion, and actually you exhausting yourself is the main thing which is slowing you down here. So should you take the advice which is there, and it's just really about, in this next cycle, taking time, possibly also if you're rushing forward into something really fast, sometimes you can almost miss little windows of opportunity, whereas if you slow it down and you stand back and you just watch it unfold a little bit more at its own pace, so let fate come in a little bit more, then there might be opportunities along the road that you hadn't actually thought about because you're so focused on going in one direction that you might miss things. So allowing other things into your life, taking time to look after yourself physically, and being a bit more careful, conserving your energy, is what you need to be pulling into this new moon cycle. So I hope that's been useful. If it resonates, I'd love to hear in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, it's completely free, and hit the notification bell to hear when new videos come out. Hi to all of you who chose the clear quartz for your reading. The tarot deck I'm using is the Gilded Tarot Royale. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, it's completely free. And if you hit the notification bell, you can hear when more videos come out. And I'd love to hear in the comments if this reading resonates with you. So in this, what we're going to be doing is looking at what your focus is for this new moon, what you're hoping to intend and bring in, where you might be blocking it, or it might be being sabotaged, and any guidance to moving through that. So we have the Hierophant as being in your intention, and we have this in reverse here. So for some of you, it's going to be that what you're trying to do, you're trying to break free of some kind of belief system. It feels very much like there's a limiting belief that you've got or other people have around you, about you. And what your focus is just now is to be trying to move away from this. And we have, for your blockages, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So with this limiting belief, or it almost feels like it's for a lot of you, it feels like it's some kind of habit that you've decided you're going to break free of as well. It feels like there's something which is quite indoctrined into your life, something which is just almost been there all your life, or you've done all your life, and you're deciding that you want to break free of something, and there's a lack of belief in you that you can actually make a change. You can be living your life differently, or dropping a habit, or dropping some kind of addiction, or even an addictive behaviour. But just now you're feeling very bound to something which has almost kept you. You felt like it's kept you stable in your life, but now you're starting to recognise that something actually isn't as good for you as you thought, or there's something that you're recognising actually is quite damaging for you, and you're trying to move away from it. So this new moon, the energy of this new moon, can really help you in moving towards breaking some cycle that you're wishing to break, that you're starting to feel toxic, or breaking some kind of belief that you have about yourself or about others that you're wanting to move away from. And the things which are blocking you towards doing this at the moment is the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So these energies together feel that feels like you've been, whatever this is that you're trying to break and change, you keep putting off. You keep putting it off, and kind of like, well, I'll do that next month, I'll do that on Monday, I'll do that after I've been to here, or after this has happened, because you've not felt that you've got the confidence. And it's not that you don't, it doesn't feel as though it's anything to do with the support of other people. It feels like there's this limiting belief within yourself that you can change something, that you can stop doing something, or stop believing something, or stop acting in a certain way. And it's this lack of belief in yourself, this lack of confidence in your ability to actually follow an action through, has really slowed you down from doing this. So it's I'm getting that this is something that you've wanted to change for quite a while in your life now, and it's something that for quite a while has been on your radar as not being particularly helpful or productive for you anymore. But you've come up with so many excuses time and time again of why you can't do it. It's slowed you down, but it's also made you almost, the lack of confidence in yourself is like a perpetuating cycle. It's building and building and building. For this to come up now with the new moon in Virgo, it means that it really is the right time to break this cycle of self-doubt, that you can change something, and to help you work towards changing it this month. So we'll get some guidance from the cards on how you can be moving forward. So we have the High Priestess, the Magician, and this Judgment card. So they're really wonderful, powerful cards that you've got there, and they're all major arcana. They're very, you've got a beautiful balance here of very strong and very soft. And even the colours with all this kind of this very deep blue, it feels it's very much to do with your third eye, your intuition, your inner knowing. So what the cards are guiding you to knowing is actually all the reasons why you've put off something, all the reasons that have held you back before, they're not true. And somewhere deep down inside of you, you do actually know this. You know that you have the ability to make all this work. You know you have the ability to start afresh in something in your life, to break free of a cycle, to break free of a habit, to free yourself of something which feels so ingrained in your life, so much a part of your life, that you feel that you couldn't find another way of living or being or doing, kind of thing. But Spirit is urging you to look really within yourself for the answers now, and have the confidence that you do have everything you need to manifest this change. And the only thing which is actually stopping you is your own self-judgment, your own negative judgment, that devil on your shoulder which has been whispering, you can't do this, you're not strong enough, you've tried it before and you failed, the cycle's just going to repeat itself, you'll never break free of this. So it really is urging you to listen to the angels within you rather than the devils within you, which are holding you back and making you feel that you are not strong enough, not worthy enough, too weak to make something and change something within you, within your life, which is going to bring you a lot of freedom and potentially take you on a new journey. And with the new moon being in Virgo, to do with like analysing it, it could be that what you actually need to do is do a little bit of inner child work, shadow work, to understand where the self-doubt comes from, so that you can really start to heal that self-doubt, that self-confidence, understand why you don't believe you're strong enough to change something on your own or to break free of something on your own. Because it is asking you to look closely at that and look at the real reasons why you're not moving forward, but knowing that the answers are all within you, and you have the complete power and the ability and the strength to make the changes for whatever you want to in your life. So I hope that's been useful. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and leave a comment below if you found that an interesting reading. Thank you.